Hello everyone. Using build time information, cargo manifest dir. There's other, if you read the cargo book, you'll see there's other options available. So what we're going to learn here is how to use project root at compile time. PathBuf from creates a path from a string. So this ensures we always look in the project directory, not the current working directory. So this is really useful when you compile and your binary needs to know where the config file is. So let's just do tree. I'll do 2. Right, so we've got prompt.txt, which is at the same level as cargo.toml, so it's a project root. And we've got main.rs is normal, or you could have lib.rs. And then you've got debug and then release down here. So release, if release is what's inside release is looking for prompt.txt, the code, because you're just passing in prompt.txt, you just pass that in normally without using cargo manifest dir, the binary would expect to see prompt.txt at the same level. Does that make sense? So because the binary's down here, it's not going to find prompt.txt. But because we're doing it this way, it works. So the cargo book, there's the Rust book, but also there's a cargo book. So that's a really good place to read about this cargo book. So there we go. So this works. It's reading hello world because it's at the project root level and cargo manifest dir is telling the code to look there. So if we do cargo build, just release. Okay. And then we go to target, release. And then if we do YT1, sorry about that, YT1, and it still works, which is amazing. Well, not amazing, but it's really useful. So the file contents, hello world, but it knows that it's got to go back up to the project root, which is all the way up here. So YT1 was the, if you do cargo new, I did cargo new YT1. Prompt.txt is all the way back up here. See? So cargo underscore manifest dir, really useful, and it stops you getting into hot water with absolute paths or even trying to work out relative paths, because that's just a nuisance, especially if you're doing cross-platform stuff with Windows and Linux. So I haven't typed all this in because it's boring, and really watching someone type, they're too busy typing rather than actually explaining the concept. So that's my excuse. So what we've done here is specify a file path using cargo manifest dir. We've used PathBuf from, so we extract or we convert a file path. We convert some text into a file path. We've also used join file name, so .join. And we've also done a match on fs read to string, which returns a result. Therefore, you have to handle OK, and you have to handle error. We passed in path ampersand. We didn't want to consume it, and we're passing in a string slice anyway. So prompt.txt, you could be passing in config, and again the .txt file extension is I wouldn't say meaningless, but it's not important to what you're doing. You can call it whatever you want. So thanks for watching. That's a quick overview of cargo cargo manifest there. And just be aware that when you're searching for that, when you get the type hints, yeah, there we go. So because I did a capital C, it already knew what I was looking for. Just bear in mind that they're sorted by length. You see how as you go down, the descriptions get longer. So don't expect them to be alphabetical. For instance, you got a P, cargo underscore P, P, M, E, M, T. So you've got other options as well. I'm not going to go into those because I don't know them, but I think cargo manifest dir is a good starting point, and also the Rust, not the Rust book, the cargo book. What was that? That was dot join. File name, wasn't it? And I'm missing a bracket there. And why is it not looking? Because we need to pass in reference. It's going to work for us now? No, well, that's not good, is it? What's happened here? Oh, the bracket needs to be there. Sorry. Right. Happy days. There we go. Thanks for watching. And that is how to use cargo manifest dir. Thumbs up, comment, and all that. Cheers.